Welcome back to Houston Life. The first 4 episodes of Netflix's Love is Blind. Season 5 dropped this past Friday. Try to contain your excitement, Tessa. So not only was part of it filmed right here in Houston, but the show's contestants all live, work, and play in the H.
Yeah, I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite shows, and we're hanging out with one of the show's chosen singles, Josh Simmons, right here with us. Welcome to Houston Live, Josh.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
Okay, good. Now, there were a lot of people that were applying to be on this season. It's a very popular show. You have Nick Lachey, you have his beautiful wife, Vanessa. And why do you think they chose you?
I mean, I really don't know why they chose me. It's kind of weird. A lot of people applied. I actually did not apply. They reached out on Instagram a few times, and I kind of thought it was scammy. I wasn't sure about it, so I didn't respond. Finally, I was like, you know what? My gut told me, let's respond and kind of be out in the open. So I told them, I was like, this sounds like a great idea, sounds fun, but it feels a little scammy. And then they reached back out with other people, and I was like, oh, this is real.
He thought it was a scam.
Just seemed like a good chance.
He thought he was getting scammed
I
on
would think
the
I was
DM.
being scammed too, but wait a minute. This show, for our viewers who don't know the concept, essentially you are locked away in these pods, and your prospective love is out there. You don't go face to face with this person. All you can hear is their voice. So you don't really know their age, their race. Why did that attract you? Because it seems like kind of a gamble, right? I mean, were you truly looking for love, or was this more of an experiment for you?
100% I was looking for love, but it was also an experiment of trying a different way to find love. So that's kind of what intrigued me. So in the dating world now, you see somebody face to face, and that's kind of how you judge somebody right away. It's as bad as it sounds, that's what it is. So in the pods, it's completely different. You have to build that emotional connection and really like bond with that person, fall in love with that person for who they are. So that really intrigued me of a different type of love.
How long have you been single, and what other type of dating did you do that made you say, okay, you know what, I'm going to give this crazy thing a shot?
So at the time, I'd been single for about 1.5 years, and it was kind of a rough ending, so I kind of had time to grow. But I tried all the apps. I tried going to bars. I tried doing pretty much everything that normal people do.
Right.
And just nothing was working. Everything seemed to fall through, flaky, ghosting, just all that nonsense. So I was like, you know what? Why not take a shot?
Wow.
And once you got there, Josh, was the feeling like, okay, I've got this? Or what were you feeling? Because again, being in a pod, when you can't see someone, you're just having a conversation, it truly is a totally different type of dating than most of us will ever experience.
Oh, without a doubt. Leading into it, I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I freaked out before I left. The day before I left, I called my mom, and we had heart-to-heart conversation where I'm just kind of losing my mind a little bit, thinking, I don't know if I could do this. And then you get there and you feel more at ease. And then right before you walk into the pods day one, your heart's pounding. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how the conversation is going to go, if people are going to like you, if they're not. It was stressful. But the second you walk in and start, just the pods themselves are just so homey feeling.
Okay.
So you walk in and you just feel like, I'm at home. Okay, I'm good. I'm at ease.
Okay. And had you ever done anything like this before? Because I often feel like these people, it's good to know that they were the ones that were seeking you out, because I feel like a lot of people are, maybe chasing some fame.
Looking for fame, for sure. Yeah.
Right. So once they found you and you get there and you're comfortable, what were you learning about yourself in that process?
I mean, I just more learned that I guess I am pretty good at talking to people. People enjoy talking to me. I really don't know. It was just kind of different. It felt good to know that it's not somebody looking at me from my face and thinking, okay, I'm attracted, I'm not attracted. It's all me building connections, and it feels good when you start building connections with different people and learning more about them.
Okay.
I know there's not a lot you can tell us about this season. Y'all will have to just stream it and watch for yourselves. But after going through this process and experiencing this yourself, is it something you would recommend other people try?
I actually would highly recommend it to people. Just the fact that it's proven to work. In past seasons, you've seen people get married, people still married, happy, great. And it's just a different style of dating, and you kind of learn more about yourself, because you have to open up and love somebody for who they are rather than what they look like. So you have no idea what they look like. So you just talk and get to know somebody.
But isn't the initial attraction, isn't that like what the dating thing is all about? Like, okay, I like this one. Let me maybe go see if there's anything there. Am I working this whole thing backwards?
Maybe.
Asking for myself.
I've done the same thing.
Okay, but while you're in that prime of your age, I mean, is it like you still have to kind of like the face. I could see that face getting older. I'm just saying. I'm asking, what do you think? Have we all been doing it backwards?
That's what I've done my entire life until this. So I feel the exact same way.
You think this is
and
better?
I think this is better because I feel like nowadays you get the physical attraction, and you never really grow with the emotional, or you adjust who you are as a person because you're like, oh, they're so beautiful, I want to stay with this person. And so you kind of bypass some red flags and whatnot. When now you don't get to do that.
Okay.
You have to fall in love with them as a person.
And what happens when the looks fade, right? You end up with someone, you're like, I have nothing in common with them. I just thought they were hot at one point.
Yeah.
Hey, before we let you go, can you tell us what the experience was like bonding with the other contestants, with the guys?
With the dudes.
In the living quarters? Because I can imagine a lot of them might have been in the same boat you were in.
Oh, without a doubt. The guys were genuinely the best guys I've probably ever met.
Wow.
I mean, lifelong friends now. And I don't have anything bad to say, anything like that, just nothing but praise, because everybody there was genuine, good-hearted, great men, and just could not have been a better experience with them.
Are they going to be the best men in your wedding, or are you going to be the best men in theirs? Because are any of the weddings happening? You can spoil it. Go ahead.
I mean, stay tuned to find out. You're going to have to tune in on Fridays.
Okay, fine.
What if there were no weddings this season? Sometimes.
I want to go if there are.
Yeah.
Josh Simmons.
We would like to go. What?
Thank you so much for your time. Tessa still has a million questions.
I do.
And so do I, but unfortunately we're out of time.
Okay.
Thanks for your time. It's
Hey,
great to
thank
see
y'all
you.
so much for having me. This was a blast, and
Yeah.
I hope y'all tune in and watch.
I hope you repped Houston well and we're a gentleman. Just saying.
I like to think I did, so.
Saying. I'm going to watch it all the way through. I'll be calling you back with more questions.
Yeah. Hey, blow me up. Let's go.
Hey, a reminder, season 5 of Love is Blind is streaming exclusively on Netflix.